Good afternoon and welcome to Through the Static. I am Stephen the Medium. This is my show and I am with my sidekick, Coach Elix.
Hello, Stephen the Medium.
How are you?
I'm excellent.
And we also have the big producer of the show, Mark, who stays here an extra hour after his show. And something that I know I've talked about Mark all the time and just thanked him for what he does for us and stays here and volunteers to do the show. But you have to check out his show. If you're tuning in at 5 to listen to my show, you got to tune in at 3 to listen to his show. It's called The Jukebox, and he's like a walking encyclopedia. The stuff that he talks about, which is, the cool thing is that it's not just a music show. It's Mark throws in the tidbit of information on the artist and just a lot of information, which is so terrific. And he asked me when I came in if I was listening, and of course I was, because I listened to Mark. And he played the theme song to my show, Nicolette Lawson, Lot of Love. He said that on his show that every Wednesday, coming into the show, coming out of the show, before commercials, after commercials, he plays the snippet, but he had never played the whole show. I think it was from 78. So he played the whole show. I was listening, and I got to tell you, I was very excited about it. I love that song anyway, and just the title, Lot of Love, I think is perfect for the show. And if you're on Facebook and you have liked Stephen the Medium, make sure you check out the picture I posted coming here, because we were talking about spirit coming through, and it was the coolest picture in the sky. The cloud kind of opened up in the center, and this just white light just came shining down. And
we're lucky to be here because, like I said on the Facebook Live feed, he kept saying I'm driving, and he's like, look, he's amazing. Oh my God, you got to look. I'm like, Stephen, I'm driving. I can't look and drive at the same time.
He thinks I get animated. I don't. No, things don't get me excited.
Oh, please. Those of you who know Stephen know he is animated all the time. By the way,
I'm a walking cartoon. That's what I am.
You talked about Facebook. Let's remind people that if you guys want to watch us, you can go to Facebook, the Facebook Live. We're keeping the live feed.
Yes, the whole
live
show
through the show.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. And if you want to listen, you need really two devices, because if you want to hear the people calling in with calls and validations, you can always hear me responding or giving messages, but you can't hear them. Hi, Jamie, unless you listen to both somehow. Or you stop watching Facebook Live, which I hope you don't. But if you only have one mechanism, go to WARA, because you get to listen to all the stuff going on and the cool things. So,
by the way, just before we go into the calls, my cousin Tonito just logged into Facebook Live, and I believe he's looking for information about when is the next Yankee game, because he's a big Yankee fan. So
I thought that team just disintegrated. I didn't think that team was still around.
Tonito, I'm sorry. There's no more Yankee games.
No.
Okay?
No.
Not till next
season.
No,
but someone told me the Red Sox are leading.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
You can tune in to that game. It's very exciting. Tonito's going to hate us.
And Karen's going to love us. My good friend Karen and Susan and everyone else in this Red Sox territory or area. So, okay. So, let me start with calls, because I know that's what you want. So let me take the first call. Hello, this is Stephen.
Hi, Stephen. This is Melissa.
Melissa, how are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm doing very well, too. So, and listen, thank you for calling and being my first caller.
I'm thrilled.
I'm thrilled, too, that you're calling in. So, I don't know what Melissa, this is pretty cool that I just got something from, and even before I tell you who it is, from Spirit, something I've never seen. And when they give me symbols of something I've never seen, I have to try to figure out what they're talking about. So let me ask you something, Melissa. Is there a connection down south, or like snowbirds, people going down south, or a connection family-wise down south?
I don't have any family in the South, no.
Did somebody... The reason why I'm asking is because right when you called and I tuned into you, they keep making me look at the thermometer. And when I asked Spirit why, they keep talking about someone hating cold, like wanting to be in warm weather, like hating winter. So I don't know if, I mean, I know a lot of people don't like the winter here, but I'm just trying to figure out if this is somebody in spirit that's giving me a characteristic of them or somebody connected to you, live. So let me start with this, because there's a mom figure that steps forward. So is this grandma or is this your mom?
Grandma.
Okay. Is somebody really like hate the winter?
Well, my dad. I mean, he's a cold person, so he hates the cold.
So maybe that's what it is. Is your father's mom? Is that one who's? Well, there's two.
Yeah.
Both grandmothers.
Yes.
No, well, because both came on each side of me, so I know both of them are stepping forward. I think it may be just a validation for your dad, just letting you know it's your father's side, it's the paternal side. But let me tell you, Melissa, there's one grandmother that's always around you, and she just gave me one. So are you the oldest? Is there one child, one girl? Why? Do you know why the one?
No.
Okay, so you're not. Is your dad the oldest?
No.
Is he the only guy? Only boy?
No.
Okay, so
No.
Bear with me because Grandma's yelling at me because I got to get this. So the one is then, even though it feels like it's a child, there's nobody connected in the family, just one child?
No.
All right, well, it's making me feel, even
so,
though...
I mean, it's interesting. This is completely separate, but my boyfriend's family from the South, one child.
Oh,
Melissa.
Melissa.
It's not me, it's his family.
That's what it is.
It's not her.
So Melissa, just can you hand your phone to your boyfriend? Because this is all about him today. Just kidding. No, Melissa.
I'm sure he'll be happy to hear that.
I love the fact that you got it, and so your boyfriend's family is from the South?
Yes, from South Carolina.
Oh, so that's what it is, the temperature. And is he the only one, or where does the one child come in?
His child. He has one daughter.
Oh, that's what it is. So, perfect. So, I know, listen, I'm trying, and I know it was Grandma that stepped forward, and I know it's definitely your grandmother stepping forward, but they're opening the door for your boyfriend's side because apparently your boyfriend really needs to hear this. Like he has, as much as they want to talk to you, it's just saying that your boyfriend is in need. It's almost like there's a male figure for him too. There's a dad or grandfather stepping.
A dad.
His dad is crossed. So know that his dad is stepping forward, and Melissa, his dad has been with him, but he keeps telling me that has your boyfriend been through a lot?
Yeah, it's been a tough couple of years. Yes.
And when I say that, that doesn't mean that like someone's destitute. It just means that your boyfriend's father just says that there were times that like he just kept getting hit with things, and it's like, give me a break.
Right.
Like, just give me a break. Like, like with everything, with his work, his daughter, everything. So,
right.
But and Dad's just giving that as a validation to let you know that he's with him and that he very much loves the connection you two have.
Oh, that's nice.
It's a great thing. And the GJ name, where does Genevieve or Johnny or where does the G or J name come in for him?
J name?
Yeah, G or J name. So just if it doesn't come right now, Melissa, keep it with you. I think I'm still on his side. So
okay.
he's the dad is giving that as a validation. It could be a last name, and it also could be someone living or someone crossed. So either one, just make sure you know that. But he's thanking you for, I don't know how long you've been with his son, but he's thanking you for being there because you both give each other something that you don't have, and the love that you both have is very, very amazing.
Wonderful.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Steven, isn't this a good reminder for Melissa because she called for her, but she's getting her boyfriend?
Yes.
So you often say you get what you need, not what you want.
But
right.
It's also tuned into Melissa too.
Okay.
It's just giving Melissa a big, thumbs up. Melissa, I got to take a break, but listen, thank you so much for calling.
Thank you.
Lots of love to you. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Hi, my name is Chris Weilman, and I'm the manager of the Elder Dental Program. We are inviting any seniors residing in Massachusetts who are 60 and older to attend our free dental screening clinic in Taunton on Saturday, October 20th, from 8:45 a.m. to 1 p.m. Participants will receive a free dental screening and have an opportunity to speak with our dentist in the clinic's relaxed and friendly setting. Participants will be screened for oral cancers and have a chance to receive free denture cleanings. For more information, call 774-203-1326. The free dental screening clinic is organized by the Elder Dental Program, a project of the Community VNA.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in 1983, owner Angelo Cavalieri is proud of their 33 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meeting or get-together, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
There are many sounds in your day-to-day life. There are sounds that wake you up. Sounds that make you smile. Sounds that energize you. And sounds that help you relax. But there are some sounds that can alert you to danger and can help save lives. Wireless emergency alerts, now on many mobile devices, use a unique sound and vibration to bring you information about severe weather events, Amber Alerts, or other emergencies in your area. With critical information from local sources you know and trust, you can be in the know, wherever you are. For more information, visit ready.gov/alerts. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
A meeting of the minds was at Skyrock Brewery to discuss the themes and elements of Ron Carlson's novel, Five Skies. This week on AACS, catch Five Guys, Five Skies, a presentation sponsored by Attleboro's Big Read that dives into the story with the help from a cast of characters from the community. You can watch this program and all of our quality programs from around the area in high definition on AACS.com.
A lot of love. And welcome back to Through the Static. This is Stephen the Medium, doing what I love to do, is taking calls and connecting you to Spirit. I have Coach Elix here. I have Mark here. And this is a full house, and it's a very good time. So let's go to the next call. Hello, this is Stephen.
Hello?
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 Yes. Hi.
Do we keep going back and forth with hello? Who's this?
My name is Barbara.
Barbara, how are you?
Hi. I'm the Polish girl that you was trying to connect with people.
Barbara. This is my sister here. This is the Polak sister. We're on Facebook Live for people that are not on Facebook Live. Barbara, I saw her name, and and I'm Polish.
And she's making us pierogies and gułąbki. I have it written down, so you're on record, Barbara.
Okay,
yes,
so
the only thing, I'm down here in Vero Beach, Florida.
Oh, even better.
Oh, so Barbara,
nice
I guess we're going to have to take a trip.
No,
You'll have to take a flight down here.
Not a problem.
Listen, we have family in Florida, so when we've been there the past couple of Mays. I did a big show at Ruth Eckerd Hall in, is that Tampa?
Yeah.
How far is that, Barbara?
Clearwater.
Oh, what's the name of the town?
It's Clearwater, I think.
Clearwater? That's on the West Coast.
Yeah, where are you? Are you close?
I'm on the East Coast.
But okay. Well, listen, I'll drive.
Right.
I'll drive for pierogies.
Right. Yeah.
It's not that
yeah.
far.
The homemade ones, they're very good.
Oh, Barbara, you stop it right now.
We're gonna book the flight tonight. All right, so let me get going with you and your loved ones. So,
thank you,
Barbara.
Yes.
Wow, there's a lot of loved ones here. So we
a lot of loved ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of loved ones stepping forward in spirit for you. So there's a couple of things. Oh wow. Is mom and dad, are they gone?
Yes.
Both?
Yes.
Your mom and dad. Okay. I was just about to start with your dad, but then your mom just came through too, and just all I kept seeing were these big hearts, just like hearts being sent to you and just telling you how much they love you and how much they're always with you. And but Barbara, there's also something else with the heart. Did someone cross from the heart or have heart issues?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I don't know if this was mom or dad or whoever this is, but just know it's a validation. Your mom and dad also say two. There's two. Are there two kids?
Two kids. What is that? What do you mean, two kids?
You're giving the Polish people a bad name, Barbara. So can you keep up with me? Just kidding. Just kidding. Polish people are the best.
Yeah.
Barbara, do you have? Is it just you and a sibling? Is there two? Why does your mother and father keep giving me two? Two. Like it makes me feel like there's two kids. There's like someone has two kids. Your mom's from two kids. Your dad's from two kids. There's a big two factor, and it's a boy and girl. So,
big two factor, a boy and a girl.
You have a brother?
Yes, I have two brothers.
Okay. Neither one of your father just yelled out that he's got sons, so that's why I asked you have a brother. Does one of the brothers or siblings have just two kids?
Yes. Yes.
So okay. So
yes,
is it?
Yes.
If this is one of the brothers, this is what one of your brothers. You've got a nephew and a niece, or two kids. Your brother has two kids.
Yeah, my brother has two kids. They're two boys.
Okay,
yeah.
So just know that it's a way that your father and mother are just validating the family. So they also give me. This is like a number family here with you. They give me 5. So are there 5 kids somewhere, or is there something in May? When they give me a number, I have to figure out what they're trying to give me. So is there? Are you from 5? Are there 5 of you?
Are there 5 of us?
Yes.
In the immediate family?
Yeah, like your siblings.
No. You said or the month of May?
Yes. Is there something in May, a birthday, an anniversary? I love the background. And when I said, are there 5 of you? And I heard someone say, yes. So someone's answering.
My granddaughter.
I love it.
My granddaughter and my grandson, they both have birthdays in May.
And they're there, listening.
So just know there's the boy and the girl. So just know that he's just connecting to, you may even have more than those 2 as grandchildren, but just know it's a way that your mom and dad are connecting. That's why I saw a boy and a girl in the month of May. So I didn't know what the 5 was, but it's just their birthday. It's just your dad and mom just letting you know that they're with you. Is there an electrician in the family?
Electrician.
Your mother and father keep making me look at outlets. When Spirit does that, Barbara, it's either electrician or somebody's like a contractor, or somebody is doing electrical work, or there was something to do with electrical stuff, or maybe someone's house had change of electrical stuff, or just keep it with you.
I'm trying to think.
That's okay. You can
now, at the moment, I can't really think of anybody.
That's okay. So if it's not an
it might happen in the near future,
Yeah.
They're showing outlets.
Yeah. No, normally, it's usually when I do this, it's not future stuff. It's stuff that they want to validate that's happening now or in the past because they want to make sure you know it's them. So something to do with electrical or outlets or something.
Well, we just started. My daughter has a car that was sitting for quite some time, and perhaps they were, pointing to that we just had it started like a couple of days ago with electrical. The battery, maybe that's what that was all about. Because that's electrical. With the jump with that. We just had that running like 2 days ago.
What was running, Barbara?
The car.
Well, the battery, because the car was sitting for quite some time, and we had to jump.
Okay.
The battery.
It could be that. All I know is I just kept seeing electrical something. So just keep it with you, and also Ann name Anthony Anna. Where's Ann? Ann Angela Anthony Ann. Where does this come in for you? Either.
Yeah, well, I know an Ann and an Anthony. I know those two people.
Are those just, you mean friends?
Yes.
Okay. This is closer. I just heard your father say no, closer. So it could be someone in spirit, that like a grandfather, grandmother, somebody who crossed, or somebody that's part of your family who's living. And it's an A-N name. It sounds like Anna or Anthony or Angela. There's some A-N name that your mom and dad just want to give as a validation.
Oh, well, is it more so somebody in spirit or somebody alive, or you don't know?
Either one. It could be either one.
Well, I more so know of somebody that's alive, of an Anthony.
And that's the one you said is a friend.
Yes.
Okay, so no, it's not that. There's someone closer. Just keep it with you, Barbara, with the AN name. So it's somehow connected closer to the family because your mom and dad just keep pulling me closer to you. So it's either someone living in the family with the AN name or somebody crossed that was part of the family. So just keep it. I'm sure it will come at some point.
Yes.
So.
But what are they actually trying to tell me? I know we did have an Anthony from many years ago in 1986 that had passed away. He was a cousin. He was only like 20 years old.
Perfect.
That passed. And then I had a grandfather. I believe his name was Anthony, but I never knew him. He passed in the 1940s.
There it is, Barbara. Definitely your grandpa and your the cousin, the younger cousin.
Yeah.
This is all about so much of this, Barbara, is just to let you know that they, even though you say your grandfather, even though you didn't know your grandfather Anthony, just know that he knows everything about you, and he's watching you, and he's with you, and it's a way to say, just because you didn't know me in the physical world, I know everything that's going on with you, and just how much he loves you, and is always just around you. That's what it's all about, and also just what you do. I know you're with you said your granddaughter. Just your grandfather just said you're a giver. You give a lot. So just make sure you know that, and it's sometimes you gotta watch that so that you really don't deplete yourself. But just make sure you know this is all about mom and dad and Grandpa Anthony and cousin Anthony, all watching and just making sure that they're with you.
Right. Stephen, do you see a younger spirit that's there?
Are you talking about a girl?
No. More so a man, a younger adult man that's there.
I asked about the girl. Was he an adult when he crossed?
Yes. Yes.
Did he have a daughter?
No, he wasn't married. No, this person. No.
When you asked me that, Barbara, you just talked about a girl. In any case, and there's also John. There's a GJ name too connected. He's telling me that somehow.
Jay, yes.
What was that?
Yeah, yes. What are they saying about him? What are they saying?
Who is that?
Who is it?
It's
my son.
And what is your son's name?
James.
Oh, my God. So wow. You know what, Barbara? I get it. I have to take a break, but check out my website because I love to continue with you, but I can't because I have to have take a break. But I think it's something that we can continue. Okay?
Yeah. Just my son.
You can just via Facebook or just send me an email. So listen, we'll talk and lots of love, and we'll be back after the break.
On Tuesday, October 30th, from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., the United Regional Chamber of Commerce will hold its 29th annual Taste of the Region at Tri-County Regional Votechnical High School in Franklin. Taste of the Region is an annual celebration of restaurants from all of the 16 communities that the United Regional Chamber serves. Attendees will have the opportunity to sample food from a variety of restaurants that are members of the Chamber.
As humans, we ask ourselves all kinds of questions. But what if we were forced to ask ourselves a question every day that affected the outcome of the most basic things, the most important things in our lives? The question is, what is your sexual orientation or gender identity? And the answer is the difference between keeping your job or getting fired. The answer is the difference between staying in your home or getting evicted. The answer is the difference between receiving medical treatment or not. Because in 31 states, it's legal to discriminate against people based on their answer to this question. LGBT Americans have the right to say I do, but they don't have the same basic rights as everyone else. Get the facts at beyondido.org. Brought to you by the Gill Foundation and the Ad Council.
The Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks has been part of the Attleboro area since 1906. They have always been involved in community service and charitable fundraising, giving back to our veterans, supporting our seniors, and providing youth enrichment opportunities, such as soccer and hoop shoots, fishing derbies, and dictionary projects, while also providing academic scholarships. The Elks are over 800 strong locally, and their members are their greatest asset. To learn more, you can go to attleboroelks.org. Remember, Elks care, Elks share.
You look good? And welcome back to Through the Static. This is Stephen the Medium with Coach Elix and with Mock, and let's take another call. Hello, this is Stephen. Who's this? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Who's this?
It's hard to tell if I'm on the phone or if I'm listening to a call. This is Lisa.
Oh, well, this is a recording, so if you can just hold on a little bit longer. No, Lisa, I'm kidding. It's really me.
Oh my God,
so I'm so happy to get to talk to you. So it's Lisa.
Yeah.
Okay. So Lisa, Lisa, very connected. You're very connected. You know that?
I assume so. Yeah.
You know, I love it when people are kind of like on the fence, like everyone is connected, right? Everyone's intuitive, and we all have different degrees of this. But when someone doesn't really get it to the degree, that's why Spirit will bring it up, and why I start with you, that you're very connected, and it opens the door so that when we hang up and as days progress, you're going to see more and more signs, and it's just a way that Spirit's saying, just like they did for me, several years ago, you're a medium, and same thing here, Lisa. So keep that open with you. Before I get to who's stepping forward to you, who's Peter, Patty? Where's the P come in for you?
I have one uncle that's a P.
And is he here? Living?
No, he's not.
Oh, so okay. What is his name, Lisa?
Paul.
Paul. So just know I have to check in when you say that to see if it actually is, and they'll tell me yes or no. And in this particular case, as much as your uncle Paul just said you would never guess that he would be the first to come through for you to say hi, but he's here, so he's letting you know that.
Oh my God.
That he's
That's
here.
crazy.
And has he been gone for a while?
Yeah, probably at least 10 years.
Yeah, to me that's a while. So
Okay.
he's just giving that as a validation. He's I'm telling him to slow down because he's talking really quickly. Was someone connected to Paul or Paul? Was there a drinker? Well,
Yeah.
I can smell a lot of alcohol, and Paul is talking about it. So I don't know if this was Uncle Paul or somebody connected to the family that drank a lot. And this is never about telling family secrets. I mean, there's a lot of people that drink a lot, but a lot of times, what I tell people is that people coming through in spirit, they give characteristics of themselves so you know who it is, or they'll give a characteristic of someone who's living. But was the drinker crossed? Like
Yeah, she just did about 2 months ago. My sister.
So and she was a drinker.
Yes.
So wow, so Lisa, I'm sorry about that loss, but just know that I love your Uncle Paul because he's the one that actually brought your sister through. He's bringing her and sort of holding her hand. She's so excited. The first thing she said, well, there's a lot of things she's saying, Lisa, but the first thing she keeps saying is that, please tell my sister there was nothing left unsaid. Please let her know nothing left unsaid. I don't know if this is in reference to you or the family, but it's a way to let people connected, in this case, you and your family, that they don't, Lisa, your sister doesn't want you to, or anybody to feel like to hold on to things like, guilt or I should have seen her more, or do you understand that?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
You have no idea.
So perfect, Lisa. So, and because your sister just keeps saying how much she misses you, and that she also said that you have the biggest heart too. She just keeps complimenting you. But I will tell you something, Lisa, and I know how difficult this is that you've lost a sister, but she says where she is now, please tell my sister I am at such peace. I'm finally at peace. So I don't know if this was a long duration of just a tough time for her, but all I can tell you is that she just keeps pointing at herself and saying, tell my sister the only way I could come through is if I was at peace. And your sister's very funny because your sister just said to me, tell my sister the first person was Uncle Paul. I was like, what? Like greeting me here in spirit, and everybody else in spirit stepping forward. So just know that is there a Marie?
Oh my God.
Who's that?
That's that's Paul's daughter, my cousin.
Oh wow! So, but she's here.
Yes.
Okay, so listen.
And my grandmother too.
Is Marie?
Yeah.
So they're all letting you know. Well, Uncle Paul is just waving just to let you know that he's giving a big shout out to his daughter. So, but getting back to you, is Dad here? Your dad
is, yes.
I just keep getting. Is that a dog?
Yeah, it's Milo. Sorry.
Oh, Lisa, see, right. I love you right now. Just hearing any animals, people that love animals, I love them. So, I get and your mother, is your mother here?
No.
Oh,
no.
I was just about to say, somebody in spirit has got your father wrapped in their arms. So it's a way that, and whether they were together when she left or not, it doesn't matter. It's just who smoked?
My uncle did. My Uncle Paul, he smoked.
Okay.
My mom did years ago, but my Uncle Paul did when he passed away.
No, this is Mama. This is your mom, and you know, spirit doesn't have any essence of time, so they bring things up. It's just something that you would remember. So it's just your mom, even if she quit. It's a way that she is letting you know. So Lisa, is there your mother keeps bringing me to her pulse, and so
Keeps bringing you to what? I'm sorry, you blipped right out there.
To her pulse, like somebody taking a pulse.
Okay.
So when I see a pulse, it's one of two things. It's either somebody is healthcare, somebody's in healthcare, a hospital, doctor, is there somebody in the family healthcare?
My daughter's a nurse.
Oh, there it is. So it's a way that your mom is just validating your daughter as being the. Was your mother already gone when your daughter got pinned?
My daughter became a nurse because of my mom when my mom was so sick, and so she started after my mom left.
Right. So when your daughter became a nurse, your mom was already crossed.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's why your mom just said that, and why I asked the question, because your mother, tell your daughter, Lisa, that your mother, her grandmother was at the ceremony, and I don't know if I'm saying the correct terminology, pinning.
Yeah.
I know they used to do that. Just know that you're so much of what your mother has in spirit has been given to your daughter. And she wants to make sure you know that she was there when your daughter had this amazing accomplishment. So, did your daughter did she change something in what she was doing, or her? Why does your mother say that something changes? Like I feel like
she was a teacher. She was a teacher. And then when my mom was sick, and actually her other grandma, but specifically my mom, she had started, after my mom passed, she was so drawn to the people that had taken care of my mom, she decided to be a nurse, and she actually now works in a nursing home.
Wow. How amazing, Lisa, and you must be very proud of her. So and you have is it one girl?
Yes, just one, only child.
Well, because your mother just did one, so I wasn't sure if that's only child or one girl. So it's either one of the other. So it's and your mother talks about cookies. I don't know why.
Oh, we always make cookies.
But your mother said specific ones. Like, do you make like holiday ones or something?
Oh my gosh. My mom always bought these tins of cookies that were the traditional Christmas type cookies, the vanilla ones, and the Bavarian ones or whatever with chocolate. And I was just in Sam's and I saw them and I started crying.
Oh my God!
She always bought those.
Lisa, so was this recently?
Yes, very recently.
Lisa, no, your mom's bringing that up because what she's saying is that when you saw them and you started crying, it's because your mom was right next to you. Her spirit, her energy is with you, and that's also why I started with how connected you are. Watch for those signs. Lisa, I have to take a break, but so much love from your mom and from me, okay?
All right. Love to you both.
Thanks, Lisa. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
On October 30th at 6:30 p.m., the Center for Reconciliation will host The Hidden History of the Second Amendment, a presentation by Carl T. Bogus at Cathedral of St. John, located at 271 North Main Street in Providence. This is a free discussion on the history of the Second Amendment and how it intersects with the history of slavery in the United States. Guests will also have the opportunity to learn from local organizers about gun control activism today.
Carl G. Bogus is a professor of law at the Roger Williams University School of Law. He has written and spoken extensively about both the Second Amendment and gun control policy.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your basement. There's a pair of overalls that overall you're not so into anymore. A perfectly good laptop that hasn't sat in your lap in months. And even more stuff, but still no jobs? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed. And they're the stuff inside your stuff. Even inside that winter coat that moved with you to Phoenix. Our job is to unlock those jobs, and it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover guitar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
Looking to make a difference? Have extra time during the week? The Literacy Center is looking for you. By becoming a volunteer at the Literacy Center, you could help someone learn to read, study for their citizenship test, learn English, and even help them with their high school equivalency. For more information on how to volunteer or join the next tutor training, you can view our website at theliteracycenter.com or call 508-226-3603. The Literacy Center, building a better community.
Welcome back to Through the Static. And before I take the call, just want to tell you that I think Mark just said it's 2 weeks, right? Halloween is a Wednesday. We'll be here. You've got to go to Facebook Live because we will be dressed up. There's no question.
I've been informed. Oh, my God. Help
we have to.
all.
Are you kidding? We go to Salem every year. So, okay, let me shut up and take the next phone call. Hello, this is Stephen.
Hi, Stephen. It's Diane.
Diane, how are you? So
good. Hi, Elix.
So people that are not on Facebook Live, Diane was just saying that she thinks she's on hold, and we were kind of thinking maybe she would be next. So Diane's next. So let me start with you, Diane. Diane, I got to tell you that the first person that's oh my God, there's a lot here. There's a lot stepping forward. And I just heard, your dad is crossed, right?
Yes.
Your dad is first. He needs to be first. He said you'd understand that. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's just because it's dad. But he steps forward. Oh, maybe that's what I love it, Diane. But he just said he like pointed. I don't know if I've ever had this in spirit. Your father just points to everybody with him and says that there's so many that would this is too soon for them to be up here, like just too soon. So I don't know if you've just lost a lot of people that are younger, but just know that your dad's giving that as a validation. But who's also the other male? But he's younger male.
That would be my brother.
So know that he's also your brother is hilarious because your brother just came up to my head and I heard Diane. He's very excited.
Oh my God, exactly what he would do.
Oh my God, like and I just looked at him and said, "You almost blew my ear out." Like I love his energy. You know, your brother steps forward, and this is they will give me relationships like what it felt like when they were still here. I got to tell you, Diana, I'm sure you probably know this, but your brother just made me feel like when he was here, how he felt about you, and no question that God, did this brother love you?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, like I don't know if this is going to make sense, but he actually said to me, Stephen, she's the strong one. Like she's the one that I learned from, that I would look to. Does that make any sense?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I love how because he keeps complimenting you, and your father just said, "Geez, I guess I'm not going to get anything in now that my son starts talking." So, but your brother keeps thanking you and thanking you and thanking you because he even said, it's not like my sister had, like, they were like always, an easy life either. There were times that she was hit hard with things, but she always put everyone else first and put herself second. So, and just know that your brother.
Crazy.
What was that?
It's so true.
Yeah,
it's crazy because it's so true.
He loves it. He loves in giving that compliment. So, and it's just giving these huge hugs to your daughter. Your daughter, Diane, is also really connected. I don't know if she's ever said this to you or you've ever picked up on things, but I got to tell you that your daughter is very there's an artistic piece to her, which means that there's also a very connected spirit-wise. Wait a minute, is your mom crossed?
No.
So it's a grandmother, because there's definitely a mother figure stepping forward. So if your mom's still here, your grandmother's stepping forward. Is there a distance in relationship or geography? But why did your grandmother say was there a time period that someone was not talking or someone was not living?
Yes.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Your grandma. What was that?
My father's mother.
Okay, so just know then it's just making sure you know that she's stepping forward, because that grandmother is also crossed?
Yes.
Okay, so just know that she's also stepping forward. I got to tell you though, Diane, I wasn't going this place, but I am now, because your grandmother just said it's important for you for a verification, a validation. Your grandmother just keeps taking responsibility. Your father's mother. So. And when I see that, I just I get, and I'm not. This doesn't mean like your grandmother was not a nice person or anything like that. It's just that she keeps taking responsibility and saying that I don't know what this is going to mean, but she just said all of us could have made different decisions. So whatever that means, I'm just gonna give it to you.
I'll validate you because she was a mean person, and the family got split because of her.
Well, the interesting thing is, Diane, is that when I'm talking to them in spirit, they don't have that, but it makes sense. It makes sense that she was taking accountability. So that's usually, I don't like to go there, but it's usually when someone takes responsibility or accountability, it's usually that's the particular case. Whether you like it or not, though, and I don't know if you're gonna like what I'm about to say, is that grandmother is with you all the time, because she just said that. Sort of like if there was somebody to challenge her, if she was still here, it would be my granddaughter, and she loves that. And she keeps saying that like you don't take crap, and that she wants to make up for what she didn't do here. Now in spirit, and it's a good thing. I can't, I didn't live your life, so I don't know how you feel about her now. All I can tell you, Diane, is that your grandmother being with you. Anytime we have spirit with us, it's a great thing. It's a it's a very good thing, and everybody collectively keeps saying, what an incredible job you're doing with your daughter. Incredible job. And don't ever think that she's lacking something or missing something with just you. If I'm saying that, it's I don't. They need for me to say that because you just incredible. And you have a cat? What's the Oreo?
Oreo? No, I have a cat.
Oh, but was there a black and white cat at some point?
No.
Like even years ago?
All black.
What was that?
All black.
So this cat is all black?
Yeah.
Was there a white? Why? Spirit shows me things, and they just showed me a cat, Oreo, and it was a friend of ours that crossed. So I knew it was a cat, but wait a minute, Diane, was there a cat before this cat?
Yeah, there's been multiple, but I don't remember a black and white one.
No. What I'm saying is that there's a cat stepping forward. and in spirit, and saying that the cat that you have now keeps seeing that cat, and the cat plays with it and aggravates it. So the black cat that you have, B and C, I don't know what this is. B, the cat, and it's so cool when animals talk. The cat is telling me the letter B and the letter C. BC. So I don't know if that's initials of somebody that's connected to you, or...
You're right. Yep, it's the cat you're seeing, and I can tell you this because it was the one that passed prior to that.
Right.
The last one I had.
Right.
Belonged to my aunt, whose name was Barbara Campbell.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
I love it. So know that this is the cat just giving that as a validation. But is Barbara, is your aunt crossed?
She passed, and when she passed, I took her cat.
Oh my God, Diane, that's why. There's the
and
BC.
Then the cat had a stroke.
Wow. So it's Auntie Barbara and the cat just thanking you for what you did.
Nice. Incredible.
I love that. And let me just tell you, the last thing I'm going to say to you, because I'm running out of time, and something very important, is that at nighttime, don't ever feel like you're alone. I don't know what this means. All I can tell you is that Spirit says that at nighttime, they gather with you. They're always with you, but they're always with you. I'm sure you have a lot of love and a lot of family and support, but just know that sometimes we can just feel a little lonely, and right. I know you've got this beautiful daughter, and I get it, but just know there's a reason for why your dad and everybody else is giving that to you. And your brother I just said, this is the last thing, I got to go. And your brother said, no, one last thing. Your brother says he completely screws with you moving stuff. Completely moves stuff on you. And says, the best reaction is when my sister gets aggravated. I don't know if swear words come out, but your brother says he loves it when he aggravates you.
Yep.
So it's a way that he feels like he's still here in the physical world. And my God, does this boy love you, Diane?
Yeah, we were close.
Yeah, oh my
Very
God,
close.
and so does Dad. So I'm going to leave you with that, and just so much love to you, Diane. Thank you so much for calling.
Stephen, thank you.
All righty.
Thank you. So
All
glad.
right.
So
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Elix.
You're
Bye-bye.
welcome. I'm so glad you got
Look
through.
at Elix getting thank yous too. This is just wonderful.
I was monitoring her on Facebook Live.
I know.
I wanted her to get through.
And you know, like I said, Spirit will make sure you get through. So there's just 2 minutes left, so it's not enough time for me to do another reading. But we will be back here next Wednesday, same bat channel, bat time. I'm at Stephen the Medium, so you can check my website out, because I do readings, and I love this venue because people can call and get free readings, and I know it's not like really long readings, even though sometimes I go on and on, but it's Spirit, really. It's Spirit that just wants to give these messages.
But when they come to you, they get an hour. They also get a recording.
Yes.
So it's really, what you get here is a little tiny taste of what it is to be with you.
It is. And the greatest thing about this station is that all the shows are archived. So anybody who did call and wants to hear it again, just usually a week afterwards is when it comes up on the website, the WARA website. So you can go back, and if you did get a reading like Diane I just finished with, you can go back and listen to it in it's like a recording, just relive Spirit coming through. So in 2 weeks, we'll be back next week, but in 2 weeks it's going to be fantastic, because it's going to be Halloween, and we're going to be dressed up. It's going to be cool. So please, if I didn't get to you, I'm so sorry. Tune in next week, and we'll do this all over again. And the last thing I'll say is, remember, you don't need to be speaking to a medium to get your loved one's signs. So see you next week.
Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone on Facebook Live.